It's time.
Grab everyone you know and get to the theater.
Go see Creed 2. Now playing in theaters everywhere.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. And today I will be reviewing Creed 2. This video will have spoilers in it, so if you haven't seen it, I'm just letting you guys know that it will have spoilers in this review. Now we're just gonna recap the movie real quick and review it as well. I mean, overall, this movie was very great. It was well written. One of the best films I've seen this year. But Michael B. Jordan once again put on an excellent performance in this film. He prepared himself very well for the film as well. Now let's get into the movie. We're going to just break it down. This the key points. I ain't going to recap it heavily, but we just trying to go over the key points in this film. Now, this film starts off with your boy Adonis Creed. Yes, he beats Andre Ward. I forget Andre Ward's name in the film, but regardless, I'm always going to call him Andre Ward. He beats Andre Ward, knocks him out, finally becomes the champ. He gets the belt, and he's on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? He's on top of the world. You have some people saying, will he actually win in real life? Like, come on. Do you know who Andre Ward is? In real life, this would not be a match. But he beats him in a movie, knocked him out, and we see Victor Drago. He's training. We see him training, just getting ready for his moment. And we already know, for you guys that don't, this film is pretty much a revenge type film. This is probably like Rocky 4.5. You know, they're going back to the old Rocky 4, and they're trying to create a new story about Ivan Drago's son, Victor Drago. So we have a lot of history. So we see him training, and he challenges your boy Adonis Creed. He wants a match. They got the promoter out there talking about the same thing may happen to you, just like it happened to your dad or whatever. Can you change history and everything like that? So they're kind of trying to, they're promoting the fight, but reeling in Adonis. They're trying to make him want to fight. Now, Adonis is just like, man, you know, he's afraid because he's afraid that he won't live up to his father's name. And that's the whole thing with this. He's taking this fight just to try to be accepted, you know, try to live up to his father's name. He feel like he has to. I mean, he wants to avenge his father as well, but he feel like there's a lot of pressure on him to win this fight and to do better than his dad and to fight for his dad as well. And that's his whole game plan, his whole mindset going into this fight. He's not actually doing the fight for himself. And that was one of his weaknesses. He finds out Bianca is pregnant. So his girl now is pregnant, and he proposes to her as we see in the movie. And he's trying to change his life. He's trying to have a lot of new beginnings for him. And like I said, she is pregnant, and he agrees to accept this challenge with Victor Drago. And Rocky's like, hell nah, I'm cool. I ain't training you. I'm not going back. Adonis is very pissed off because he want Rocky to train him. Rocky can't do it, man, because he didn't throw in that towel when Apollo Creed was in there. So he's just like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to put your life at risk. I'm not going to do it, man. I can't be there with you. I'm sorry. So your boy Adonis is just like, okay, it's cool. I don't need you. You ain't got to worry about throwing in the towel for me because you won't be there. You know, these two always get into a lot of heated arguments. And of course, Adonis is always the one to say some harsh words. And it hit Rocky, man. He's just like, man, he felt bad, but of course he's going to watch the fight, you know. Of course he is. His mother as well. She doesn't want him to do it, but she's like, he's a grown man. He's going to do what he wants to do at the end of the day. So we get the return of Ivan Drago, his son as well, and also the mother. She comes in out of nowhere. They all left Ivan Drago when he lost to Rocky in Rocky 4. You know what I'm saying? His whole family left just because he lost. And they want to get that back. That's the whole thing. They want to get that respect back from their people, from their family, more importantly. And it's sad because they all just left him because he lost one fight. Like, really? But he wants that power. They want that power back. So the fight is set. Now, it's really no match. I mean, Adonis is trying. He's trying to survive and do what he got to do. He's getting dropped left and right, getting beat up. Next thing you know, your boy Victor Drago ended up hitting him while he's down, and he gets himself disqualified in the fight. That's an automatic disqualification. That's in the rules of boxing. You know you can't do that. If you watch the sport of boxing, you know you can't hit your opponent when they're down. Remember, Roy Jones got a DQ. Remember, his first loss was from a DQ because he hit an opponent when that opponent was apparently down. So it's a disqualification, but everybody already was saying, like, man, he was getting beat up anyway. It's nothing else he can do anyway. So he takes a harsh beating. This dude was out. They thought he was going to die and everything like that. He recovers. He ended up telling them he was fighting for the wrong reasons. He was scared. He was afraid, living up to his father's name. Next thing we know, his daughter is born. So he has the daughter, and it's sad because his daughter cannot hear. Just like the mother is losing. She's going to lose her hearing completely eventually. But as of right now, she can hear out of one ear, and she has a device in the other ear or something like that. But it's sad, very sad. But hopefully things work out. They're going to run more tests, and hopefully the baby will be able to hear in the future. But your boy Rocky's like, okay, you know what? Let's get it on. Let's train you. So he wants to now sit down and train Adonis. He talks to him, told him, yeah, you was fighting for the wrong reasons. We need to fight him like I fought his dad. And to be honest with you guys, any fighter fighting like Drago would get their ass beat quick in the sport of boxing. It will probably be one of the easiest fights, especially if you're a pure boxer. A guy that just loads up on punches like that will lose any day of the week. It's just that simple. Now, this time, Rocky takes him out in the desert, and he's learning some inside fighting. They're trying to get his body right because in the first fight, Adonis was taking a lot of punishment to the body. So now in the second fight, they got to get his body right. They have to get his body right. And another thing is this. They was talking about him not taking the fight or taking a warm-up fight before this. Real champions get right back in there. They don't take warm-up fights. They get back in there and they fight the person they lost to, or they fight the person that had a close fight with them. They get right back in there with that same opponent. You don't take warm-up fights. Get right back in there. And that's what Adonis did. But the whole game plan was to get his body right and to make him learn inside fighting. He learned a lot of inside fighting, a lot of Mexican fighting. They taught him the Mexican style a little bit, and he went through hell in that training camp, and it showed in the fight. Adonis was making Drago just miss completely, making him miss easy. I mean, the fight was easy for real, and then they had to make it dramatic. It's Hollywood, so they got to do what they got to do to make the fight entertaining. So next thing you know, these two, they got to fight toe-to-toe, face-to-face, and Drago, he's hurting Adonis, but Adonis won't go away. Next thing you know, your boy Adonis whoops that ass, beats him, and it is what it is. So he beats him or whatever because he was taking entirely too much punishment. And Drago's family, his mom, they all left once again. They left the crowd, and the only person that was there was Ivan Drago out there in the crowd, and he decides to walk up. And he threw in the towel. He couldn't watch his son take punishment. They reversed it. So we got Rocky IV Part 2. But this time, Ivan Drago had to throw in the towel to save his son. You know what I'm saying? He was there for his son, and I give him credit for that. He didn't walk out like his family walked out on him. So they stopped the fight, and your boy Adonis won. And it was closure for your boy Adonis because he fought for the right reasons. He did it because he wanted to do it. He didn't have the pressure of trying to, top his father or whatever, Apollo. And it was just great closer for him. Great closer. Overall, this was a very good film, a great film. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go see it. Check it out. A great film. The writing was just a classic Rocky writing film. Like I said, if you love the Rocky films, you'll love this movie, man. Compared to number one, I don't know. Right now, I would have to call it even. I can't really pick right now what movie was better. This one, to some, may be better because the people that love Rocky 4 will love this movie. They're going to have a lot of connection with this movie. So I can see a lot of people picking this over the first Creed. Overall, at the end of the day, very great movie, man. I can't wait till it come out. I'm going to cop it on 4K and watch it all over again. I can't wait for Creed 3. But you guys let me know if you saw the movie. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the movie. Was it good? Did you think it was bad? What did you like about it? But I ain't gonna keep y'all too long, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.